Hello, everyone, and welcome to Thomas Nation, the show where independence meets culture. This is your host, Adrian Thomas. Today, we have an interesting guest here with us. He's a fellow scholar and is majoring in mass communication. Please welcome Dylan Mingo.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
So, Dylan, it's been noted that ASU has been going through an improvement of technological resources. How would you mostly feel about these advancements?
Well, I think it's doing great for the university. I think the students need resources on campus for those who do not live in Albany. Even if they do, you want to create something where you can do your work on campus and have improvements and have access to the technology that's needed to be successful in our studies.
Well, that's very concerning. Now, how would you integrate these improvements moving forward?
Well, hmm, I think it would depend on the student's needs. So if it's technological, um, I think we've kind of gotten that as terms of like the computers, and I think the students would need to know, or they would need to have input in the advancements, because if we're going to serve the students, then they would need, if they're going to use certain technologies on campus, then if they're going to use it, if they say that they're going to use it, they need to know beforehand. Okay, this is what's coming. This is what we need, and once we get the input, then it'll be successful. Just like with anything else, if you ask people, okay, what do you want to see in this town, on this campus, wherever, and they say this is I want A, B, C, D, and then they actually do it, and then people flock to it, people support it. So that's what I think. I think we need student input.
So those are some interesting paths. However, there are some many challenges that are following these improvements.
Mm.
So, what kind of obstacles would you encounter?
You mean in terms of like some challenges or something?
Yes.
Well, um, I think, well, because we're mass communication majors, so I guess I can only tailor it to what I know. I would say, in addition to, I guess, not being able to complete assignments or what have you. Like, let's say now, thank God I do have a computer, but let's say I didn't, and I needed, uh, uh, I needed to use a computer on campus, and I was relying on these systems here, which are great, by the way, and we're adding improvements. I think it would hurt or affect my work, and it would affect maybe even me graduating. And also, I will say too, the new checkpoints where you have to scan your ID. I think that's a great improvement that the president has implemented. Uh, President Scott, I'm very, because I believe in having a security check points make to ensure the safety of students, not just being able to come on, anybody can come on campus. This is a campus for students, alumni, and I feel like it's great improvements. So,
Those are some tough challenges to deal with. And how do you plan on overcoming them?
well, I feel that, well, first, for me personally, and this is just, I don't want to say off the record because it is on the record, but having my own, being able to have my own computer and hard drive and software that I can edit on. And I need to get, I need to, get software and pay for software, because once I leave, I won't have access to it. So it's all about, I feel, having your own anything that any major needs, any person needs for their major, for their studies, for a class. Try to go through the university, but if something happens where you can't do it and is unsuccessful, try to do DIY, do it yourself. That's just what that's how I would implement. I would go out and use my. I know everybody does not have that opportunity. Does not have that option, but I think that if possible, the way to kind of, you know alleviate that would be to um, have your own.
I do like how you persevere through these times. Now, how do you believe these advancements will help ASU overall?
Well, I feel that it would help keep. Well, first, it would help to bring Albany State, and I feel it's done a great job already of going of being into the modern age. It would help to make Albany State stand out as a premier university in Albany, Georgia, a city that is. I mean, people talk about Albany all the time. They kind of discuss it in a negative light, but the college and the university really has a lot to offer, and it's it'll help to make students safe. You know, with the different checkpoints and the security measures, it will help keep faculty and staff secure, safe, and to know that they can come to a learning of not a learning but a teaching environment where uh, they can teach in peace, and they know that this is comparable to Morehouse or to SCAD, to any university that you can compare it to. Albany State is right on par with that.
That'll be a great future endeavor. Thank
Mhm.
you for joining me today, and I
Thank you.
wish you the best of luck in your future career.
Thank you, and you as well.
That's all we have for today. Tune in tomorrow for a close look at how people can still interact with each other in terms of social productivity. This has been Adrian Thomas. Stay safe and interactive, and I'll catch y'all next time.